Good evening and welcome to Millennium Stage. Just want to note some of these pieces will have strong language in them. And now I want to bring out your host, the co-founder and executive artistic director for Latido, Don Mike Mendoza.
Hello, how's everybody doing tonight? That was really sad. Are you guys having a good night today? Like, how are you? Amazing. Are you excited for this performance? It's going to be baller. I almost said a bad word, but there are lots of children in the room, so I'm not going to say that. My name is Don Mike Mendoza. Like AJ said, I'm the co-founder and executive artistic director of Latido Productions. We do spoken word and musical theater cabarets and concerts primarily in Washington, D.C., but also in New York and L.A., and soon Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Is anyone from any of those places originally? Where are you from? Pittsburgh, yeah, one Pittsburgher besides me? Okay, all good, you and me, we're at school. So we present these concerts on a monthly basis in DC, quarterly in New York and LA. And so if you'd like to see more from us after today, I will say follow us on Instagram, Twitter, we're on Facebook, like our page, and if you have questions about that, latidoproductions.com. So we're just gonna get into it. Are you guys ready? You ready for this? All right, awesome. So our first performer, she came to us actually a few months ago. She became a huge fan of the show, and she too is a performer, and she's now on staff with us as our associate for the summer. So without any further ado, give it up for Rachel Hogan.
With your Irving Berlin. Oh, I'd give no quarter to Kern or Cole Porter while Gershwin keeps pounding on tin. How can I be civil when hearing this drivel? It's only for nightclubbing, South says. Oh, give me the free and easy waltz, which is Viennese, and go tell the band if they need a hand, the waltz must be Strauss's. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me papa. When I want a melody lilting through the house, then I want a melody by Strauss. It laughs, it sings, the world is in rhyme, swinging 2/3 time. Let the Danube flow along, and the Fledermaus keep the wine and give me song. By Strauss, by Joe, by Ching, by Strauss is the thing. So I say to cha-cha, Eros, just give me some papa. By Strauss.
Give it up one more time for Rachel. So fun fact, Latido alumni, people that have performed with us and are part of our show and our family that we've created, we've been around since 2012, so a little over 7.5 years. Our alums have gone as far as Broadway, in national films, in international films. So really, anywhere and everywhere, Latido alums exist. And what's really unique about us is that we are an open door policy. We promote underrepresented cultures, underrepresented people. To us, you know, Black Lives Matter, trans lives matter, people of color matter, and everybody matters, but we mostly promote diversity and inclusion through the arts. So that is who we are, and we support anybody that wants to, or that has a dream to do the arts. So the next person, I don't know if you guys relate, but who takes their best friend with them everywhere if they can, or who would? Don't be shy. Yeah. Cool. So I do that, and like sometimes I'm like a little like, oh, they're probably pissed that I make them do things. But it's really fun when you're like performers together. So the next performer, we met about 8 years ago now, and we were in a production of 42nd Street. And she played Peggy, and I was in the ensemble, fierce ensemble man number, whatever. And she and I just clicked, and now she's here with me, and she's also very pregnant, and I'm so glad that she could do this. So without any further ado, I'm gonna sing a song with Ava Silva.
So it's a trio.
It's a trio.
He likes when I sing. You are sunlight and I moon, joined by the gods of fortune, midnight and high noon, sharing the sky. We have been blessed, you and I.
You are here like a mystery. I'm from a world that's so different from all that you are. How in the light of one night did we come so far?
Outside day starts to dawn.
Your moon still floats on high.
The birds awake.
The stars shine too.
My hands still shake.
I reach for you, and we meet in the sky.
You are sunlight and I moon, joined here, brightening the sky with a flame of love, made of sunlight, moonlight.
Give it up for Lee on the piano. And to Ava Silva one more time, and little baby to be. To check this real quick. All right. This is what happens when you don't have the order in front of your face. So, our next performer, he too has been with Latido for a very long time, and he is responsible for our YouTube channel. But beyond that, he also is a singer, and he is a published poet, and he's here for you to do a piece. So, please welcome Michael Santos Sandoval.
And now for something completely different. Ferguson, riot. Pumpkin Fest, riot. Our team won the game, riot. Ebola, panic. ISIS, they're gonna kill us. Climate change, screw it. The more news I watch, the more I think our species isn't meant for peace. The peaceful perish under the boot heels of the vicious and violent. The only way for your voice to be heard is to shout down or gun down. Pundits preach poison, saturate the air with fear, divide and conquer. We call our neighbors insurgents, a vague, nameless enemy to fight. We call our brothers thugs, hoodie-clad victims with Skittles in their hands. We call our sisters bitches and treat them worse than dogs in a kennel. We call our fathers deadbeats. We call our mothers not often enough. And yet I stand here behind this poet's pulpit to say we are one. The ones you love are reflections of what you love deep within yourself. The ones you hate are the shadows and the darkness we cast on the world. We breathe the same air, drink the same water, walk the same earth, and we burn with the same passions, with the same longing for love. We light the night sky. Though some will deny and lie and try to widen the growing divide, do not believe the deceivers. Do not be fooled by those who spread hate. It's not about the red state or the blue state, but the state of your mind. Look deep and you'll find the whispering voice of God calling you to peace, calling you to love, calling you to forgiveness, calling you to live and give to the world your patience, your compassion, your understanding. Maybe if I tell myself this often enough, I'll believe it too. Thank you.
Amazing. Do we have any poets in the audience? Spoken word artists? Yes, yes. I want to hear from you one day. Contact us after today. We're always looking for new performers to be part of the Latido family and the Latido brand. Just so you know what's coming ahead with us, we have several things going on in May. So actually after tonight, if you're not staying for one of the wonderful other shows that are happening in this building, Latido is partnered with DC Shorts to present a night called DC Shorts Sings. And basically it's a night of short films paired with songs that are in relation to each film that the audience sees. And that's at 8 p.m. tonight at the Miracle Theater on Capitol Hill. If you can't make it to that, next week on May 9th, Thursday, Latido partners with the Miss District of Columbia Scholarship Organization to throw an event called Man of the District. And essentially, it's a group of gentlemen who compete for the title of Man of the District. They partner with each woman running for the Miss DC title, which ties into Miss America. And we all raise money for a Children's Miracle Network of hospitals. If that is something that interests you, it's really fun. If anybody is a Real Housewives fan, we have 2 of them coming from the Potomac brand, so please join us at Union Stage at the Wharf next Thursday. And if you can't make it to that, we have the DC show that Latido normally does once a month at Agra in DuPont Circle, and it's going to be on Tuesday, May 14th, because of the Helen Hayes Awards, which is the local theater awards, where a lot of our alums are nominated, which is really great. So it says a lot about who we have and who we work with. So all that being said, speaking of amazingness, I do want to shout out Capital Pride, because I know they're here. Hey, how are you? Woo! The next performer I met through Capital Pride, through an event that Latido co-produces with them called Music in the Night. And this lady blew my face off with her sound, like quite literally. And she's so kind and so lovely. And she's going to sing right now. And I give it up for Tiffany, Lynn, Reister.
Don't need you to love me. I don't need you to love. I got my sister. I can't feel her now. She may not be here, but she's still mine. I know she still loves me. Got my children, I can't hold them now. They may not be here, but they still mine. I hope they still love me. Got my house, it still keep the cold out. Got my body can hold out. Got my hands doing good like they supposed to. Showing my heart to the folks that I'm close to. Got my eyes, though they don't see as far now. They say more about how things really are now. I'm gonna take a deep breath. Gonna hold my head up. Gonna put my shoulders back and look you straight in the eye. I'm gonna flirt with somebody when they walk by. I'm gonna sing out, sing, yeah, 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 yeah. I believe I have inside of me everything that I need to live a bountiful life, and all the love that lives in me. I'll stand as tall as the tallest tree, and I'm thankful for every day I've been given, both the easy and hard ones I'm living. But most of all, I'm thankful for loving who I really am. I'm beautiful, yes. I'm beautiful, and I'm
Amazing. So, come back here. So, for many of us up here, actually all of us up here, this is our Kennedy Center debut. So it's like a really big deal. So thank you all for being here to support us. That was incredible, right? Oh my God. So that's the kind of talent that we have at Latido. Just to let you know, Latido is not your typical cabaret. If you feel feelings or if you want to hoot and holler, please do. If there's a song that you connect with and want to sing along, we're for it. We love it. So I guess it's like my turn now. So I'm just going to do a song. So anybody, again, so context, this is from a new musical that just closed off Broadway called The Evolution of Man, M-A-N-N. Has anybody, is there anybody in the room that feels like, oh man, all of my friends are getting married and it's just me and I'm the last one who's going to be single forever? Thank you. See, honesty, yes. So this song is like, you know, this is like the slow jams part of the show. So don't worry, we promise we'll bring you some like up tempos. All right. Maybe you will never know his favorite band at Woodstock, his favorite film by Hitchcock, the books he's read, his touch in bed. You may never wake up to his homemade cheese frittata. There's not a lot of things you can claim, 'cause it's only a first date. It's far from a lifetime, no investment, so there's no return. You can laugh at his jokes, but you won't meet his folks, 'cause it's only a first date. Maybe we will never ride the rapids in a kayak or bicycle through Nyack, share a view, a Netflix queue. Maybe we will never get to see who wins at ping pong or someday have a song of our own, 'cause it's only a first date, a few hours that flew by, though it felt as if there might be more to come. No real memories shared, don't pretend that he cared. Don't be fooled by the stars that lit the sky. Or was it the light in his eyes? By now it should come as no surprise that life doesn't go as planned. Still it was good to hold his hand, and maybe you'll forget how reassuring were his kisses. It's easy to dismiss the whole night, 'cause it's only an hors d'oeuvre. It's hardly an entree, but it kind of dulls the hunger for a while. You'll forget by next week, but remember his smile. For it's only a dance, it's only a meal, it's only a guy, so come on, get real. There's no chance in hell that he feels what you feel, 'cause it's only a first date, nothing more. Thank you. I'm back. All right. So Latido supports new work all the time. So in DC this summer, who's heard of the DC Capitol Fringe Festival? Yes? Awesome, awesome, awesome. We are producing another musical this year in the Fringe Festival called Soul Redeemer, Your Soul Redeemer. And it's about a gentleman who is a jukebox soul star revitalizing himself into a disco star. And it's not going very well. And so if you think about Dreamgirls, Jersey Boys, and Motown the Musical, it is all of those shows together. So if that piques your interest, definitely check out our website. More information will be there. In the meantime, though, we're going to bring up another poet. So this poet, she's very special to us because she's been with us since 2012, since the beginning. And she has many fans. She's performed all over the world. She's won competitions and is very well-renowned, and she's also part of the LGBTQIA community. So give it up for Adele Hampton.
Hi, guys. So here's a lesson in Olympic weightlifting. I don't know where I discovered a fascination for picking things up and putting them back down. At the waist, bend to the ground like you're trying to touch your toes. Pretend your hips are hinges as they creak hellos to your hands as they travel down your thighs. Think of your thighs like tree trunks. Rooted and unwavering, you are sturdy. Breathe. Pull the bar in so that it kisses your shins. Feel the metal as you place your chalk hands shoulder width apart on the grated iron they will look over. And notice your breasts and your childbearing hips. You are the only one with these traits. They will wonder why you are not on the Stairmaster or the elliptical. You are a foreigner in this space. Breathe. Now squat down. And trying to push your hips to the mat and your back to the wall. Imagine as if you're trying to stick your butt as far away from your body as possible. This looks ridiculous, but it's right. Keep your heels to the mat like they're palms to the cross, only instead of a crown of thorns, you are wearing fluorescent purple sneakers, but your souls are just as holy. They are judging your form. Breathe. Feel every muscle in your back tighten. These are your wings. Love the eagerness, love the flex. Now pray that it's lightweight, it's lightweight, it's lightweight. Look up, curl your wrists. They will hold their breath and you will let it out for them. Pull up, shrug your shoulders and swing your hips forward. Float the bar up your body like a laser scanner and squat back down with it hoisted on your collarbone. This will hurt, and yes, you may fall your first time, but their gaping jaws make it worth it. Breathe and stand. The hard part is over now. And yes, they are still staring. Now adjust and focus. Don't mess this up. Breathe again. Up on your tiptoes and back down. Hoist the bar above your head. Elbows become lockets of strength. You are Molly Shannon in Superstar. You are one glorious Hail Mary. Feet in front of the other. Think wide. Think hell yeah. Think grandmother and sister. Think badass. Think go ahead and stare. Breathe. Now back foot front and front foot back. Meet their eyes as equals. Drop the bar, breathe, and repeat. Thank you.
Oh, you're doing two?
I thought it was too short. Oh, okay, never mind. Hi, we're back. Slight discrepancy. So I'm going to do something, and I'd like you to go with me on this.
Uh-oh.
So first of all, give it up for Rachel.
Hi.
I'm going to say that you're really nervous today.
Oh.
So
No.
please give her energy, warm energy. But how are you doing? Aside from that, like,
I'm doing
how are
fantastic.
you feeling? How are you feeling in this
Never let them
moment?
see you sweat.
How are you feeling today? Like, what's going through your mind?
Good.
Yeah.
Particularly while I was at work today, I pretended like this wasn't happening, so I wasn't like talking to customers and people being like, hello. But I'm really, really thankful. Actually, I was going to come up here and thank you for including me in this amazing lineup of incredible people and performers.
Give it up for everybody. So far, they're all coming back.
And some other thank yous that I have for the people who came out to support me, particularly my parents. Hello, parents. They have never missed one step of me performing or doing anything. They're like, yeah, take a day off of your job and go to that audition, as opposed to, you know, I feel like I hear a lot of parents say, you know, we want you to be a doctor. And my parents were like, no, we want you to be a singer. So I'm very grateful for that, and for you guys to always be here to support me. So.
Well, give it up for Rachel.
And her parents. Okay. What you've got to do is finish what you have begun. I don't know just how, but it's not over till you've won. When you see the storm is coming, see the lightning part the skies, it's too late to run, there's terror in your eyes. What you do then is remember this old thing you heard me say. It's this storm, not you, that's bound to blow away. Hold on to someone standing by. Hold on, don't even ask how long or why. Child, hold on to what you know is true. Hold on till you get through. Child, oh child, hold on. When you feel your heart is pounding, fear a devil's at your door, it's too late to hide, you're frozen to the floor. What you do then is you force yourself to wake up and you say, it's this dream, not me, that's bound to go away. Hold on to someone standing by. Hold on, don't even ask how long or why. Child, hold on, there's angels on their way. Hold on and hear them say, child, oh child. And it doesn't even matter if the danger and the doom come from up above or down below, or just come flying at you from across the room. When you see a man who's raging and he's jealous and he fears that you've walked through walls he's hid behind for years, what you do then is you tell yourself to wait it out. You say, it's this day, not me, that's bound to go away. Child,
Hello? Oh, yeah. Give it up for Rachel. Hi.
Rachel's so
Rachel.
amazing. All
You're
right.
good. You're good. All right. Hi. I don't know you.
Not at
Never
all.
seen you before. I'm here to interview you. So, how are you feeling right now? Like,
I'm feeling
what's going through your
good.
mind?
I'm feeling like this is a huge resume builder for my baby. Like, first show Kennedy Center. That's a lie. We
Gold
did something
star.
else earlier in the pregnancy.
Oh, the Wizards Center Court.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did that. So I'm just trying to like build that resume. So when he comes out, he's ready to dance. He's ready to sing.
Look at his equity card right out the gate.
Yeah. Don't disappoint. He does like music though. I actually chose this song because I just have this little playlist that I play in the morning when I'm getting ready, and he seems to move around a lot and on certain songs. So this is one of them. So I was like, okay, baby, I guess we're gonna sing this one.
Is anybody here that you want to shout out?
Yeah, my hubby's here somewhere. I don't know. He's tall, so he can see. There he is.
Oh,
Way
he's
back in the
there.
back.
There he is.
Yay.
Hey.
He's here.
All right. So without further ado, Ava Silva.
I waited till I saw the sun. Don't know why I didn't come. I left you by the house of fun. Don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. When I saw the break of day, wish that I could fly away. Instead of kneeling in the sand, catching teardrops in my hand, my heart is drenched in wine. You'll be on my mind forever. Out across the endless sea, I would die in ecstasy, but I'll be your bag of bones, driving down the road alone. My heart is drenched in wine. You'll be on my mind forever. Something has to make you run. Don't know why I didn't come. I feel as empty as a drum. Don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. Thank you.
All right. Give it up one more time for Ava Silva. Yes. All right. I'm going to bring up a familiar face. He has already done a poem for you, but he's multi-talented. Who knew? He's going to do a song. So, Michael, tell
Hello.
me what's going through your mind. What do you think? How do you feel?
Rather nervous. I'm actually the last-minute addition to the singing portion of the show, and I like to give a special shout out to Lee.
Yes.
For-
Lee Delano,
Yeah.
folks.
I literally gave her the sheet music for this song like 2 hours ago, and we just had a couple rehearsals before the show started, and we're good to go.
It's like true Latino fashion. Like, we do that more often than we should, but it all worked out really well. So before I let you do your thing, how can people find your published material, and how can they follow you?
Okay, wow. There, you can look me up on Amazon.com, Michael Santos Sandoval in the poetry book section. You can follow me on Instagram at the Puppy Dog King.
It's true.
There's a very long story behind that, and it's all in one of my books.
One of, because he has 5 of them online. So, amazing, right? Yeah, give it up for that. Published spoken word artist. Love it. All right. Anywhere else, or that's it?
That's it.
Cool. All right, we'll give it up for Michael Santos Sandoval one more time.
Any Barry Manilow fans? This song's for you. Last night I waved goodbye. Now it seems years I'm back in the city where nothing is clear but thoughts of me holding you, bringing us near. And tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this strong yearning end? And when will I hold you again? Time in New England took me away to long rocky beaches and you by the bay. We started a story whose end must now wait. And tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this strong yearning end? And when will I hold you again? I feel a change coming. I feel the wind blow. I feel brave and daring. I feel my blood flow. With you, I can bring out all the love that I've had. With you, there's a heaven so earth ain't so bad. And tell me, when will our eyes meet? When can I touch you? When will this strong yearning end? And when will I hold you again? Again. Thank you. Tiffany.
Give it up for Michael and for Lee again. Awesome. So the next performer, poet, spoken word artist has been waiting patiently through the whole show to read a piece for you. I'm going to bring her up. Please welcome Sasha Sinclair to the stage. She's fierce. This beautiful thing design behind me, she made that. So all of our branding, Miss Sasha Sinclair creates all the time. So hire her. She's great.
Yes, hi.
So how are you feeling? What's going on in your mind?
I'm feeling
What's up?
amazing. So how's everybody feeling out there? Yes, yes.
It's
So
better
it's like
than
the
earlier.
seventh inning stretch of the show. You gotta,
Yeah, right?
I gotta
We're
check
almost
in
there.
with you. Yeah,
We're about to enter the audience participation part of the show.
That's
So
it. Yes,
get ready.
Yes, get ready.
So feeling good?
I'm feeling
great?
good. This is actually my first time performing, but I'm a member of the Kennedy Center.
Ooh, fancy.
Just letting you know, I roll deep with the Kennedy Center. So there you go. So I'm very excited to be here.
So how can people follow your work? So she's not only a spoken word artist, she's also a visual artist as well, and she sings. So how can they know what's going on with you?
Yeah, so fun fact, I didn't start writing poetry until I came to Latido. So this is something that expands your horizon. So I'm actually a visual artist. You can follow me on Instagram at Sasha Sinclair Art, and that kind of unlocks all the secret kingdoms. Once you find me there, you can find me everywhere. So Sasha Sinclair Art.
All right, we'll give it up for Sasha. Oh, sorry.
All right, folks, so when I say poetry, you say rocks. Poetry! Oh, now, come on. Let's one more time. When I say poetry, you say rocks. Poetry! 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 When I say spoken, you say words. Spoken! Spoken! When I say to be, you say heard. To be! To be! All right, y'all are warmed up for me now. So let me teach you something a little bit. Now, who's been to heard performance poetry before? People standing up singing poetry on stage? A little bit? Okay, let me give you a little something. When you feel something, you can, whenever you like something, you can like snap. If you love what I'm saying, snap. Practice all that, warm up your fingers. If you're starting to feel it really good, you say, girl, I hear you. When you feel it deep in your spirit, you go, yes. Yes, or yes, West Coast. All right. So this is a poem I do. It's a work in progress because it changes as current events change. But you know how you get on the phone or on the text with your best girlfriends or boyfriends, you say, girl, gender non-specific, you choose how you self-identify. So girl, we need to talk. Pull up a chair and loosen your hair because I got a world on my tongue and fire in my throat. Hold on a second while I silence the primal screams on my TV because, girl, we need to talk about why we still got to protest what our ancestors bled and died for, why laws long settled gotta be newly defended for, why democracy is ghosting us like a catfish lover. Why am I still fighting for justice when the video evidence from the body cameras is there? When she died in police custody, when he was unarmed, when he was a child carrying a toy gun. Yas. When the fine line between shooter and terrorist is the color of your skin and the name you call God. How many hashtags are enough? How many rallies? How many vigils after bullets fly? How many big blue walls of complicit silence? When will my brothers and sisters stop becoming ancestors too soon? Girl, we need to talk about how many more women got to say me too before we listen. How much longer do we stumble through the world thinking we are separate from these things or separate from each other? Why is the easiest path so hard to follow? When will we realize when will we realize we are the same stardust, the same iron in our blood is the same iron in the molten core that spins this crazy world? The same precious flesh, the same soul, same pieces of the same heartbeat. Girl, we need to talk. Because they want me to be grateful for breathing when they continue to steal my ancestors and sell cheap knockoffs at Urban Outfitters. Girl, we need to talk about while others are making sure they have their keys and wallet before they leave the house. I have to make sure I have my keys, my wallet, my credit rating, my 2 picture IDs, my master's degree, my passport, my birth certificate, a fully charged cell phone, my lawyer on speed dial, my last will on county file, the bat signal, the Green Lantern, a golden lasso, Jedi level master of the voice and lightsabers in my voice, and a Kevlar vest over my soul. And still that might not be enough to make it home tonight, so here's my phone number. I will text you on the hour, and if you don't hear me round to the posse, you come looking for me because, girl, we need to talk about swiping right on Tinder and why the hell that eHarmony quiz is so long. Y'all know. By the time I'm finished, I'll be eligible for AARP. And why the hell did my AARP card come in the mail today? When I feel 28 years old in my head, but 3,000 years old in my soul. Girl, we need to talk because even as these words are thrown into the void yet again, and as we all turn back to our Instagram feeds and selfie ourselves into believing the lie is real, I remember this. Our ancestors survived, and so will we. Thank you.
Keep it going for Sasha Sinclair. She comes in and wows you, and then she leaves us. Bye. All right. So I forgot to do this at the beginning. When I say Lati, you say do. Lati. 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 Amazing. How are you all feeling? You having a good time? You enjoying the show? Yeah? Awesome. Are you going to follow these artists after here and make sure you become fans of them and support their work? Please do that. So yeah, now I'm going to sing a second song for you guys. This is the beginning of audience participation, so you'll know what I mean. A little peppy, right? I've worked it out. I think at last the clouds have moved aside. I've spent a lifetime waiting and woke today to find my arms are open wide. There comes a point when things aren't clear, and then they shift into perspective. All hesitation seems to disappear. I think I found a way, finally found the way to let things go. The past is there to teach you. Mistakes provide the pain that helps you grow. So I have healed and I have grown. At some point, I guess you have to. But I don't wanna face this world on my own. Something has got to start. I am ready to be loved. Someone come steal my heart. I am ready to be loved. I know you'll find me. It takes time. But today I know that I'm ready to be loved. Anybody else? Yeah? I won't depend on you. I don't want comfort. I don't need a crutch. I need to care for someone and know that someone out there cares for me as much. I'm on a search for something great. I won't settle for contentment. Though I am willing to, I don't want to wait. No, something has got to start. I am ready to be loved. Someone come steal my heart. I am ready to be loved. I know you'll find me. It takes time. But today I know that I'm ready to be loved. I was always the guy who thought he needed to be tough. I was never the guy who liked himself enough to feel like he deserved someone who cared. But now I do. Let it begin. I'm prepared. Oh, something has got to start. I am ready to be loved. Someone come steal my heart. I am ready to be loved. I know you'll find me. It takes time. But today I know that I'm ready to be loved. To be loved. I am ready to be loved. So, I made a mistake earlier and said she was doing 2 in a row, but actually this is when she's coming back. So, I hope you didn't miss her too much, but give it up for Adele Hampton.
It's okay, I forgive you. You have a big job. Hi, guys. Here's a poem about aliens. Dear future alien overlords of planet Earth, have you ever seen a blue whale? They're ocean giants that can reach up to 100 feet in length with hearts the size of small cars and tongues that are as big as an elephant. They are so big, you can see them from space. A freckle on the face of this blue planet, my home, now yours. See, ever since I was little, I've had a fascination with things that are bigger than me. The redwoods of California, city skyscrapers, wind turbines, even water towers freak me out. But there's nothing on this planet that has fascinated me more than the enormity of space. For instance, did you know that on our fastest ship, it would take us 50,000 years to reach our nearest star? I wonder, how far are you from home? My house has a creaky floorboards and a stained glass skylight that looks up into the attic. It has wooden doors and bread in the oven. It has dance parties during dinner, silent study sessions on Saturday mornings, and living room yoga on Sunday afternoons. That's my house. And now it's yours. Blue whales swim through 63 million miles of ocean, solitarily searching for a soulmate. I wonder, how far are you from your family? See, my dad and I, we don't really talk. We go to the movies. Prometheus, Alien, Men in Black 2. Our father-daughter dance is a tightrope walk over googly-eyed aliens in intergalactic warfare until the hero sweeps in at the very end. But I know that a Hollywood ending will be wishful thinking when the real thing goes down, so I often find myself wondering whom I would call in the case of an alien apocalypse. Odds are that caught in the crossfire of your conquest, I'll think of brown eyes and the way she calls me Hevie. Hey, it's me. Just want to say that I love you, I love you, I love you. You know, I once drove past the Roswell, New Mexico freeway exit, a ground zero for alien enthusiasts and celestial aficionados in the middle of the desert. Looking back on it now, I'm not sure if I didn't pull the car over in order to avoid a giant tourist trap or because I was afraid of finding something I can't explain. I can't explain why you guys are here. What do you see worth conquering? Do you see our red blood or our red clay? Do you see our purple and blue veins or the purple and blue stains on my sister's cotton candy lips? Do you see our guns? Do you see our killings and our fragile innocence hanging by a threaded faith in an unshakable sunrise? We pajama-clad pray to the cosmos without realizing those stars could actually be somebody else's earth, and I find that fact comforting because I can't think of anything more holy than a place someone calls home. Do you pray? I hope you do. I hope you hold poems on the tips of your tongues and have as much faith in a sunrise as we do. I hope you kick through our oceans and are humbled small by the enormity of our sacrifice. You know, they say blue whales are so big you can see them from space. I wonder if that means you can see our hearts too. Thank you.
Thank you, Adele. Yes. So, before we close out the show, I know it's been a party. It's been so great to have you guys here. I just want to thank the Kennedy Center and Millennium Stage for having us. Shout out Lena Beth Salins for bringing us into this space. Give it up for them, please. Amazing. If you've liked and loved what you've seen and you want to stay in touch, please follow Latido. LatidoProductions.com has a way to get to all of our things, including our newsletter. I also forgot to mention, if you want to follow my shenanigans, my Instagram is at DonMikeMendoza. I also have a blog called Producing the District. So if you want to know about people, places, and events that connect back to DC, as far away as Broadway and LA and wherever, follow that as well. So again, let's thank Lee for playing all this music. Thank you to our tech folks, AJ and Warren and Ryan and Mitch. So I'd like to bring up Tiffany. Come back. How are you feeling?
I'm back. Hey guys. I am so emotional. I'm the crybaby of the cast. Hi. Super emotional. I never thought ever in my life that I would be on any stage at the Kennedy Center. Let's start there. Surrounded by amazing talent. And also surrounded by some of the people who matter the most to me. So the lady who just said, I did, that's my mom. So shout out to my mom. My partner, Key, is also here. Love you, babe. You're the best.
Hey.
My Capital Pride family is also here.
Yes.
And Don Mike, thank you.
Please. You're
Thank
so
you
welcome.
for creating spaces for queer POC and a POC just to go and express themselves. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm not gonna cry.
Thank you. Don't cry.
Baby.
Don't cry. So before you sing,
Yeah.
first of all, how can people stay in touch and follow you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So on the
Gotta
Facebooks.
make you start.
On the Facebooks, I am at Tiffany Lynn Reister. Lynn with one N. On the Instagrams and the Twitters, I am Lynn, LYN_Banks. Yeah, I know you're like, girl, what? Yeah, it was a thing that I did some time ago. So yeah.
Amazing. So this is another audience participation moment.
Yes.
Everyone under 18 will be like losing their mind, I promise. So give it up for Tiffany Lynn Reister.
Thank you. Such a love-hate relationship with this song, y'all, but listen, it's lit.
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, 'cause no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. And if you want to owe, you can owe. I'm okay with that if you know it. Another round of bullets hits my skin. Will fly away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in. We are bursting through the barricades, reaching for the sun. Yeah, that's what we become. I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words want to cut me down, gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. And I know that I deserve your love. It's something I'm not worthy of. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, gonna send a flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, this is me. I'm who I'm meant to be. This is me.